Slatty, what's going? Hey man, we got trenches news. Lil Durk see if Feds will offer a deal because Drew will get you life. But we get in there, bit. Make sure you subscribe right now. I ain't gonna do too much talking. Let you get into it. Amy.
You want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG and purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash that like and follow me on TikTok at Trenches News 383. TikTok at Trenches News 383. Oh, it's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods and wrenches. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra, not food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. Mother Nature could come destroy everything, and now you're homeless. So make sure you Let's say back. The kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and it's Saturday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department, so make sure you're aware of your surroundings and know where your kids are. All right, y'all, we talking about Lil Durk. Now, everybody else replied, OTF Diddy and all them. But Lil Durk, he's trying to sever his case, and he really trying to get the bank's enterprise. They demanded.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. It's about to be going on 2 years since the nigga got locked up. Nigga got locked up in 2024. Nigga, it's 2026 now. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The time when he got locked up, man, I was fucking with this demon that hoe, man. And I was playing Durk like a motherfucker at the time. I was on some shit like, man, free Durk, man. But now looking at it, like, yeah, that nigga had cooked, boy. Yo, had not coming home. Like, when he first got locked up, I'm in my mind, like, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, Durk coming home. Yeah, Durk gonna beat the case. Woo, woo. But now, yeah, boy, yo had cooked, boy. Yo had fried. Yo had not coming home, boy. They gonna do your ass like Rondo number 9. Yeah, he on the way. He on soon. Boy, that nigga not coming home, bro. That nigga not coming home till he old as hell, till I'm old as hell, till we both old as hell. You know what I'm saying?
That the bank's enterprise, the third superseding indictment, be thrown out. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook, Market, AJ, hook it up. Smash that hype button and that like button. All right, y'all. So Lil Durk lawyers, they ain't clapped back to the superseding indictment, but they had put in a motion to sever his case. And they saying that they demanding that the third superseding indictment be thrown out because it overlaps his time. Basically, they saying speedy trial. But I could tell you this, man, that ain't gonna work. Lil Durk needs to fire Drew Finland, first of all. All he doing is going places, talking to people, and trying to convince the public what he should.
You're about to lose $50,000 for your car accident because you don't know this one trick. Check this out. I'm an attorney. I've been doing this for years. And I'm standing here because most people
should be trying to convince the jury working on him. He's trying to convince us that, the police won't Lil Durk out and everybody else, and then he goes around telling his strategy to the public.
I ain't gonna lie, at first when the nigga got locked up, I was on some shit like, man, free Durk, man. I was listening to his music like a motherfucker. Now, I don't even listen to that nigga music no more like that. I ain't gonna lie, like, shit fucked up how niggas go to jail and niggas forget about you. Like, that's real, like, niggas really forget about you when you get locked up. Like, nigga, when the last time I listened to a Lil Durk song? I don't remember. Like, I used to fuck with Durk heavy as hell. Like, Durk was one of my favorite rappers at the time. Like, especially like 2013 when he dropped Sign to the Streets. For shit show like 2020, yeah, for shit show 2021, yeah, 2022, 2023. 2024, then he got jammed. Then I'll fuck with his music even harder. But 2025, man, nigga forgot about his ass. But I'm tell you, like, don't get locked up, boy. You get locked up, niggas is gonna forget about you for real, man. That shit crazy. Like, I don't even listen to Durk like that no more. Like, I've been on some. Y'all know who I've been listening to lately? I've been listening to Lil Man. Like, that's a jail nigga I've been listening to. Like, yeah, Lil Man and FBL Manny. Like, I don't know. It's probably because they some Atlanta niggas. Like, they some Atlanta young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they around my age, so it's like, okay, they on some fly shit. They like Lil Baby and Gunna Juniors. You know what I'm saying? But like, them is some young niggas like from Atlanta and shit like that. So I been listening to them like a motherfucker lately. Like that boy Lil Man, like that mixtape Too Much Money, but I don't know. Like, That bit came out in 2020, but I'm listening to that bit every day like it just came out. Like I ain't gonna lie, like that song "Ride with My Chopper." I'm like, bruh, this beat so motherfucking hard, but this nigga talking about some "Ride with My Chopper," but the beat so hard, like this nigga on the guitar beat "Ride with My Chopper." Yeah. Other song "Stick to the Party," "Ready to Talk Again." Yeah, like yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. But free Lil Durk, man, free Lil Man. Oh yeah, if y'all don't know who Lil Man is, Lil Man is the nigga who got into a shootout with OTF Boona. I think that his name, the OTF nigga. Like he got into a shootout with them OTF niggas. Like yeah, I fought Lil Man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, Lil Man got smoked with them OTF niggas, but yeah, I been on that Lil Man. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Man hard. Like free that little nigga. I had looked up when the hell the nigga come home. The nigga come home in 2029, and like he a young nigga. Like we around the same age type shit. Like damn, that nigga gonna come home 2029. Like that shit crazy. Like young nigga. Like we down there the same age type shit. Man, free that nigga, man.
I never seen a lawyer like Drew, you know. And then he brags on ask Lucci, ask Young Thug, ask everybody he's saying is on probation, and if they do something, they going back to jail. I don't know why Durk picked these lawyers. It's some lawyers out here. If I was fighting a RICO case, a Vicar case, or anything feds, I want a lawyer that specializes in murder for hire. You know, I want a lawyer that specializes in stalking, you know, resulting in death. I don't want no lawyer whose biggest case is a fraud case. So Lil Durk now, his motion, you know, they tried everything and the government said no. So now they going for sever the case, which gonna be denied. You can't sever a case when you the head of it. Everybody's saying that you the reason. Like all his co-defendants basically except Dee Brown Eyes and who else? Dee Brown Eyes and Boogie. Them the only co-defendants that didn't flip so far. Everybody else, they pointing at Lil Durk. They blaming him. They saying he paying people. They saying he was forcing people to go on hits. They said that he was demanding hits. They got threads. They got text messages. And they got everybody who he contact to say that it was Lil Durk, you know. And then you got OTF Vonnie, who brought all the
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's not looking good for bro. Bro, it's cooked, bro. It's over with. He not coming home. Like I don't been accepted the fact. Like yeah, I fuck with Durk music heavy. Like it done got to a point where like yeah, I'm a fan and all that, but it's over with. Like okay, he got enough music that could last a lifetime. Okay, cool. Like he probably got hella unreleased music. Cool. Like I'm not. I don't know. Oh, free Durk. Hell nah. Like I look at it like, bro, it is what it is, bro. You living your raps. Okay, cool. Now you gotta go stand on that shit. Like you did that. You really went and slid on them niggas. Now you gotta stand on that shit. Now you really gotta fight for your life, twin. Like it's over with. No, you can't see your kids no more. You can't see your baby mama, your girlfriend, your wife. None of that no more. It's over with. Somebody else gonna be fucking with them. Yeah. Somebody else gonna be fucking India. Yeah, man. I might well slide shot Dion right now. I'm just playing. She probably ain't gonna fuck with young nigga like me. I don't know, twin, but yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I see India go for a young nigga like me. Saying I'm just playing though, but I'm playing, but I'm for real. Like that shit crazy. Like nigga, you think India about to hold it, bro? None of these females gonna hold it down for real. Like it's only so long till they can hold it down. You feel what I'm saying? Like you think they gonna hold it down 5 years, 10 years? You shit me, boy. Hell nah, twin.
burner phones, who brought the burner phones in his name. So when the feds had came to get all the accounts and stuff like that, they only had to go to one person, man. They didn't have to go and find everybody's phone or subpoena. All they had to do was subpoena Vonnie because Vonnie was responsible to hand out the burner phones. I just feel like, man, Lil Durk is just wasting his money on Drew them, because there's some cold lawyers out there. Like people, I'd rather go and get Sam Adams. And I know a lot of people gonna say, oh man, Sam Adams, he retired, he don't do that. Hey, look, any lawyer gonna come out of retirement if you talking about that bag. You know, I just seen him put up a better fight with the feds than what Drew them doing. Drew can't get no action, no motions, no nothing. Everything denied, you know. And Lil Durk, he going through this, and you know, whether he get out of jail or not, you know, you got the people who they still believe, and then you got the people who know he could. You know, he got to live with it. He got to live with. He was on top of the world. He had everything, and he just lost it. He lost it due to trying to buy friends.
Bro, that nigga was on top of the world, bro. Like, he was like a top 5 artist for sure. Like, he was like next to Drake, like industry wise. Like, when it comes to like music and shit like that, okay, it's Drake, and then it's like niggas like Young Boy and Durk and shit like that. I ain't gonna say no fucking Kendrick and J. Cole. I don't listen to them trash ass niggas, man. But with the music shit, it was Drake and then the Young Boy and Durk, Baby type shit. Like, it was like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was one of the ones for shit show. Facts.
Try to fit in and try to get back. The Fed saying that he slid, so that means somebody was in that car in Atlanta saying that Lil Durk was there. And I seen him shoot, you know, the attempt on Quando Rondo. That's stalking. Then he raps about everything. Not only if you saying, oh man, the feds don't got this. The man got in his raps that they can't do no shows. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's all crazy. But this to the youth.
Man, we on his ass where it shows at. You don't remember that? Man, watch out, man. Y'all niggas know what the hell going on. Who said that? We on his ass where it shows. Nigga, you said that. Nigga, Lil Durk said that, nigga. Nigga, Durk Banks said that. We on his ass where it shows at. Nigga, you said that shit. Nigga, you thought the feds not gonna hear that shit. Nigga, fuck you talking about? We on his ass where it shows at. I ain't gonna lie. The first nigga I heard rap about switches was Lil Durk. Booka put the switch up on me, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Durk was the first nigga rap about switches. Like, after Hellcats and Track House, he made all these young niggas want to get Hellcats and Track House. When he started rapping about switches and shit on Hellcats and Track House, he made all these niggas want to go get switches and shit like that. Booka put the switch up on me, upon him, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Lil Durk, he did that shit. He created a switch wave and shit like that. The switchy shit, bro. He did that.
Out there. Before you go and put your money on somebody's head or give your money to some gang members, hey, just say Rico, man, because you can't help your homies. You can't do nothing. If they out here committing murders and crimes, somebody got to be getting them the money, man. It's just simple as that. Somebody got to be getting them the money. Somebody got to be getting them the guns. Somebody got to be getting them the drugs in order to fund things. And when you the millionaire, like Lil Durk, you going to get all the blame, man. So Lil Durk got new paperwork, you know, that he filed through Brian Steele and Marissa and Drew Finland. If I was Lil Durk, man, I would file ineffective counsel right now. Before trial, or since they made another superseding indictment, I filed ineffective. Fire Drew now. Fire them, and you know, you might want to keep Brian Steele, I don't know. But I would fire them and get a mob lawyer. Get the lawyer that ASAP Rocky got. You know, it's way better lawyers in here. And like, he went with the trend on spending his money on dumb shit. He going with the trend for lawyers on some real stuff, man. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Now, Didi lawyer, hey, I can't say the same, man. Didi lawyer is poking a bear. Didi lawyer did more than Drew and them did. And Didi lawyer ain't getting 75% of the money that Lil Durk lawyer is sucking out of him. And his lawyer
Is she texting someone behind your back? A single Spokio search can help you find out who she's messaging. Spokio can also help you discover other details like
bringing out, making the feds show their hands, basically. Making the feds, like, come with it. All right, since y'all want to play, y'all plan on superseding Lil Durk, not my client, you know. And he poked the bear. So now Didi trying to get out of it. Boogie trying to sever it, you know. But it's allowed. But it's like, y'all shouldn't even did it together if y'all want a severance, man. Like, y'all caught red-handed. And then, now that they caught red-handed, don't nobody want to take the hit. Or you want the money in jail. At least y'all can say he ain't do it, you know. Hey, yeah, we caught. They got us in the cars. They got us in with the guns. They know everything. We caught. Y'all gonna let Lil Durk go down with y'all. But at the end of the day, like I told y'all, bruh, the blame was gonna be on OTF Vonnie. at the end of the day. He brought the guns, the masks, the cars, and he flew them back out. He took them to Indian Burgers. So, a picture's worth 1,000 words. The lawyers, when it all comes down to it in the courtroom, they gonna say, my client didn't buy the mask, my client didn't buy the cars, my client didn't call Chicago. He did. So Vonnie just beat them to the punch, basically. And then we got other stories that's coming out now with the guys being in King Von venue. It's just a lot of stuff going on, man. But we gonna see what Lil Durk and them up to. But I just think Drew, he has the weakest game ever, especially with the feds, against the feds. I don't know what he do, wink his eye at the judge in the States, and then they just throw it out or let it go. You can't do that with the feds, man. The feds ain't trying to cop no pleas with Lil Durk. They not trying to give him no 20 or 10. This is life. They trying to send him to ADX, but they willing to give anybody else the lowest time that they probably.
Hold up, ADX. I heard of that shit before. Ain't that like the worst federal prison, like high maximum or some shit like that? Let me look it up. ADX. Ain't it called Florence ADX? Nigga, not no fucking Acura, bro. ADX, Florence, nigga. Federal Supermax Prison. Hey, that shit a federal Supermax prison in Colorado. That shit crazy.
Could get him to say Lil Durk did it. And they pushing it back. They came with the other supersede because they know eventually, man, ain't nobody gonna want to face life, man, when you could just point right at Lil Durk. Lil Durk opened the door for these guys to be able to tell on him. It's just plain and simple, man. He opened the door. He basically, he was part of it, but then he planned on them getting caught and him swiggling his way out of it. That's how I see it, because ain't nowhere in the hell Lil Durk jumped on a plane with Vonnie knowing that this was about to happen. Even after that, man, he was still hanging with them. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. To the streets, you know what's going on. But to the rest of the suburbanites and everything, people don't know. How you know that? How you know that? Man, you know that. He knew that. And he made a big mistake by trying to cover his tracks by going to a podcast wise. They go and handle business. So he could celebrate like John Gotti, man. We just gonna keep it 1,000. My advice to Lil Durk, man, even though you cook, I'll fire them lawyers, man. Drew Finland gave you the power. When he went on when he went on Vlad TV and when he went on DJ Academics and he discussed your case and he broke down what the feds was lying about, your defense, when it was time for you to go for a bond. And that's why you ain't no bond, because they superseded that indictment, man. Thanks to Drew Finland, man. Hey, ain't nobody showed me nothing that Drew did to make me believe, to convince me that Lil Durk coming home. Hey, I don't know if y'all know about the witnesses or none of that though, but these witnesses was involved. They was involved with crimes. They committed the crimes. They did the shooting. They paid for the cars, the flights, and everything. I can tell you this, man, to a jury, you guilty. Once they get on there and admit, yeah, I paid for it and everything, but I used Durk credit card. He knew about it. He flew with me. It's over with, man. Hey, but y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think, man. I will be dropping the Pappy story and more stories. I'm getting y'all 3 today. Make sure y'all be looking out. Him and hats, woofing on the internet. Make sure you go and holler at Aaron and Cartrell, man, for life insurance. It's very important. Hey, shout out to everybody who support me. I appreciate all y'all support. Make sure you subscribe to all my channels. Also, make sure you go on to subscribe to Don't Blink Podcast. Shout out to Made Media Magazine. Shout out to Dustin Turner. Shout out to Trap God. Shout out to Tommy. Shout out to Dro the Mob. All my mods, man, that be on here, that support me every day, man. I appreciate all y'all support, man. Other than that, man, make sure y'all stay safe. On this Friday, y'all be safe. Crazy outside, man. Once it get hot, and then you get shot. So make sure you're aware of your surroundings. And Tyrant Like Father Like Son, the series is out now, man, on Tubi. Make sure y'all go and run it up. Shout out to Big Boss Bodil.
The right there is you looking at, bro. Yeah. I fell asleep, yeah. But how long at that? Boy, I woke up early here. So I'm saying, y'all will go early today. I haven't been in there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, man, that nigga stupid as fuck, boy. That nigga dumb as fuck, boy. Dumb ass little boy. Stupid ass little nigga. Stupid fool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna do another video though, man. Grind don't stop, bro. I ain't sneaking. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm up. Anyway, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah.